Okay, so just installed new power steering pump. I've installed the bell tensioners, the idler pulley, and the AC. So I wanted to figure the serpentine belt out before I installed the engine. So you know that was good. All that was good to get. It's so much easier to work on the engine while it's on the stand because you can access so much. So here's the next issue that I have found with the Factory 5 kit versus what I'm building. They give you a belt that is too short. And this is the belt that came in my kit. And I don't know if it's, I'm imagining, so what I'm imagining is this belt, and I didn't try this, but I'm imagining this is, wait, hold on a second. Okay, good to go. I'm imagining that this belt works with no power steering and no AC delete. So if you, the belt they send you, if you don't have a power steering pump, which I do because that's how I'm gonna run my, well, I'm using power steering on my rack, but I'm also using the Hydro Boost, and the Hydro Boost runs off power steering. So I have a power steering pump. And then I also have an AC delete. So I didn't try this, but this belt might work if you don't have a power steering pump and or an AC delete pulley. And the part number that they give you is this one. 6PK1575. And I measured it, and I think it came out to like 60 inches. But it didn't fit. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even going to be close with all the pulleys that I have to run. So, let's take a look here. I'll give you a good front. And so, this belt is this part number, Continental 4060975. This is from AutoZone. Gates makes one that O'Reilly had. There's also a Duralast one. There's a bunch of, if you know, because it's 96 Mustang GT, you go to AutoZone, go to O'Reilly, they have the parts. So that belt listed on their ranges anywhere from 97.5 inches to 98 and a quarter inches. And I'm not sure what the range, I guess it'll work with multiple tensioners or something, I don't know. But yeah, that was, I went and got the AutoZone one because the AutoZone one was a Continental and it was 97.5. And if you look at the pulley of the AC delete, it's a little smaller in diameter than the pulley of the AC compressor. Apologize if the wind noise, it's windy out here today. The wind noise in my building is making a lot of noise. So yeah, if you get to that problem, just get a stock belt if you're running power steering and an AC delete pulley. And as you can see, so and this is how you figure out where it goes. The smooth pulleys get the back of the belt, the smooth part of the belt. So smooth pulley, smooth part of the belt. Ribbed part of the belt goes on the ribbed pulleys. So alternator has a ribbed pulley, crank has a ribbed pulley, AC has a delete has a ribbed pulley, and the power steering has a ribbed pulley. So those all get the ribbed part of the belt. Water pump is smooth, belt tensioner is smooth, idler pulley is smooth. So you get the smooth part of the belt. That's the best, easiest way to look at it. Now, I'm still figuring out my my EGR situation. I need to connect this line to the fitting that goes back here. So I went and talked with a aircraft hose maker that's in Long Beach, California, and they are going, he said if I bring in, he said it's a very odd fitting that they use. It's not common. So he told me to bring in, and I had just brought him the fitting, but he told me to bring in the line, the EGR line, and we're gonna make a hose, like a high heat hose that can go from the EGR tube here. So later in this video, hopefully I'll have that figured out. we're getting there. And then once I figure that out, then it's gonna be time. I don't think there's, oh, I also got a new, so when you order a power steering pump, it doesn't come with a reservoir, but you can buy a reservoir. And that goes here, where the other bracket, that big bracket goes. What else? Yeah, so after I get the EGR figured out, then I'm going to combine, I'm gonna put the engine mated together with the transmission, and I cleaned up that plate that goes in between, and then that should be ready for installation into the chassis. And that'll be coming in the next, you know, however many, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I just wanted to update on the problem that I'm having, because more than likely, you're gonna have, if you're trying to run all these pulleys on this engine, you're gonna have that same exact problem. So, because the belt that they give you, you know. So my question is, why do they get, you know, I specified in my build configuration that I was running AC delete with power steering. So I would wonder, and would love to hear what they would have to say, as why would you then put the wrong belt in the kit? Unless they just do these automatic things, which, you know, I don't know. It's a little annoying. But anyway, yeah, there you go. That's it.